Alright, what's going on YouTube? So, the Oner is finally going to be back on YouTube for this video. Today what we're going to be doing is hopefully seeing why it was making lower boost than it was when it first got full bolt-ons. When I was first full bolt-ons, the car was actually making like a good solid 18 pounds of boost, 4 gallons of E85 to whatever the tank size is to that. I don't know the exact ratio. I've gone all the way up to 6 gallons and I'm peaking my boost at like 14 now. I don't even, 15 maybe. But yeah, the car does not make anywhere near as much power. Also, I noticed that my burbles actually sound a little different on the car. Or now they sound a little more snappy sometimes, or sometimes it'll burble like once or twice, it'll just go pop, 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 then it'll be done. Talked to a buddy who has an N55. He was full bolt-ons as well, and he said that his burble started sounding weird, that he had read somewhere or somewhere on the forums or something, he had found out to change his spark plugs. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to change out the spark plugs. He changed out his car was, his burble sounded better. I think he said it was even making a little more boost too, so I don't know exactly how that correlates 100% or whatnot. There are something I can come up with in my head, but I don't know how accurate that is. But anyways, let's get started with this video, guys. Alright guys, first thing you want to take off is this little thing right here. I already popped out the first ignition coil, super simple. All you really got to do is there's like these little things on there, right there. Pop that up, unplug it, and you can pop the coil out. Oh, there you go, you can see it right here, so yeah. And then just disconnect it and boom. Don't forget, for our cars, N54, N55, 135i, 335i, 535i, etc. Whatever car you're doing this on, you're changing the spark plugs on. Remember, you guys are also going to need a 55mm socket. I mean, what the fuck am I saying? You guys are going to need a 14mm socket that is thin-walled. The one I have, luckily my brother actually sent me these spark plugs and the socket to me for my birthday. So shout out to my big brother Keith for doing that for me. Sorry guys, that's the best it's gonna get, but if you can see how thin that is right there, you're gonna need a socket like that because it will not, sorry this is hella awkward, will not fit. Alright guys, so as you guys can see, this is pretty white on the tip. It is pretty worn out. So that's the old spark plug, the OEM ones. Probably about like, what, 11,000 miles, I think, 12,000 miles almost on these plugs. So we're going to go ahead and swap those out, put some new NGKs in there. These are the plugs we're tossing in there, some NGK 95770s, so... God damn! I thought I was gonna be able to break that shit way easier, bro.
No,
that shit is torqued down.
Basically like a strut bar.
So you guys, this is your drain plug on the strut bar. So when you ever need to drain the strut fluid, just there. Guys. You got a better angle than I did.
Leverage. The Big Daddy way.
Let's go see the Big Daddy way in the gym then, homie.
Yeah. We're not talking about that, right?
Yeah, exactly.
There we go!
Good. Dang. Oh.
Rate Baker. Groove Maker.
Is that really what it says?
Yes, sir.
Really?
Yeah.
Metal.
Oh.
Ah, fuck.
And he puts that shit on video and shit.
Let me bust.
Yeah?
Hella. I'd say that's about a 0.21. We're gapping them to 0.021. What is that? 21 thousandths? Tell me who the...
How the fuck do you guys figure all this shit out?
It's called the thug life.
Foo, shut up with that fucking shit, homie.
Which they don't put, you're not supposed to put any type of like anti-seize and shit.
Stretch that shit, yeah. Ooh, pull out. Oh, fuck.
That one's black.
Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. It's burnt.
Oh shit.
Oh,
fuck,
shit.
Fuck. Oh god.
You want?
Oh fuck.
Where's the plugs? You can see, bro. There's burnt like stuff in there. Like in the spark plug hole, it's black.
Let's see. Where?
I don't know if you can see it from here. Let's see. There you go. Look at those holes. Alright, what's going on, guys? So it's actually the next day. A couple of my buddies had came over. We were supposed to hit the gym and I didn't want to hold them up. So I had just finished installing the spark plug. So you guys can see right here. Plugs are all good. Car starts up good. So I just got to finish up pretty much putting the cowl back on. And yeah, I think I'm going to leave the engine cover off. I kind of like the way the engine looks better without it. It does look pretty horrible actually, but I don't know. We'll see how I feel actually when I put this stuff back on. So, alright guys, so this is where the ultimate test goes down to see if the spark plugs have any effect on the boost. But just before we get started, I actually want to go over some of the logs that I have from before where I felt like the car was making more boost than what it is now. Okay guys, so this is a log off of JB4. So as you can see right here, it says the target, what the car is trying to hit for boost, and then the one next to where it says boost is the actual boost the car is making. ECU PSI is what the car thinks it's making. The boost doesn't seem anything too crazy. We got 16.5, and then you can see it starts going up 17.4, 18.8, 18.6, 17.5, 17.5, 16, and then it starts dropping to the higher 15s, and then you can see the boost tapers off and then hops back up to 16, and it's staying around the mid 16s and then goes back down and then jumps back up to 17s. So as you can see, the boost is a little bit higher. Even right there, there's 18.8 pounds. So I'm on par with what the car thinks it's supposed to be making a little bit more even right there. Okay guys, so this is a log from after I got them changed at the dealership. As you can see, the boost is a lot lower to 13, 14, 15 is not too bad, but you can see I don't go past 15 pounds, not even 15.5. The highest I make is what, 15.3 pounds of boost. Alright guys, so here's another log right here. You guys can see the highest I made, 16.2. Everything else is lower than that, about 13, 14 pounds. And the thing is, guys, I do know these logs are from E85 because I really only log my car when it's on E85. I don't really log it on 91. But yeah, so you guys can see the difference. We're gonna go out and do some logs and we'll see what's up and see if there's any change in the amount of boost the car's making. Sound clips for you guys. I know you guys like to hear how the car sounds. I also noticed too, once I installed JB4, the car started making that more banging sound when during the gear changes. I really love the way that sounds. So let's see if you guys can get it again for you guys. Alright guys, we're gonna log from like a standstill and see what kind of results this gets. The car's probably gonna spin a lot, so we'll see what happens. Alright guys, so now we're gonna do a log at the recommended, just third gear at about 40 miles per hour, or at 3,000 RPMs is really what it should be at. So let's go. Alright guys, so this was from the last pull we did, the third gear at 3,000 RPMs. Just to let you guys know, also if you guys look, the car kind of falls on its face. If you go and look at the RPMs, it is recommended if you want to make the most power of like an N55. I know N54 might be the same, I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on that. But if you can see right here, the boost really starts to die right when you hit like 5,800 RPMs. So That's why a lot of people short shift on the N55s, shift at about 5,800. That's where I feel like is a sweet spot. But as you guys can see, the boost did go up. We did make 17.5 pounds. We're making 16.2, 16.2, 16.8, 17. So the boost does look like it's going. Go ahead and check out some of those other logs, and we'll see how log from a dig. So as you can see, the boost is kind of wild. Well, it should be. The car was spinning and shit like crazy. But you can see right here 18.7 pounds, which is pretty high. I have not seen 18 pounds of boost in a long time. So yeah, guys, car did make a little bit better boost. These pulls were also kind of just pulls. They weren't how you're supposed to log when you log the car from like 3,000 RPMs, but the car seems like it's making a tad bit more boost. So I'm guessing the spark plugs did help a lot, but it seems to be that's not the issue. I don't know what the issue is. They did help though. We did see some better numbers. We did see 18 pounds. We saw higher 16 pounds of boost, so that's good. But we'll keep an eye on it. I'll keep you guys updated. Hope you guys enjoyed this little video. And yeah, guys, stay tuned for more on Primus Auto Works.